Welcome everyone, we're back at it again. This is another episode of Horizon Call of the Mountain. We are continuing the story. We just managed to narrowly escape a snap maw from eating us, and we climbed a bunch of mountains. We managed to escape one of the people that were keeping us captive on that boat. But she caught up to us. She hit us with a rock and knocked us out. And that was the last thing that happened in the previous video that I put up, part 1. Now, we're going to continue the story in part 2 of Horizon Call of the Mountain, where we will more than likely climb some more mountains, more than likely shoot some more arrows, eat some apples, and who knows, do a bunch of other things. So, without further ado, let's continue the story, shall we?
There, he's awake.
Reyes, my name is...
Blameless Murad. You King of Vod's spy master.
Well, at least a rock to the head hasn't left you too confused.
You said to bring him alive. You didn't say conscious.
And why have you brought me? The last time I heard from Avad, he threw me in prison for life.
His radiance, the Sun King Avad.
You're straight to the point, just like your brother.
So that's it. Urid's in trouble.
There's more to this than your brother's life. Machines attack this settlement.
Machines don't attack settlements.
Tell that to the dead. Do you think Blameless Murad would have left Meridian to chase a folktale? You saw the machines in the river valley. Something's happening here, and this settlement's paying the price.
Urid climbed the Sun Spear to search for answers. He hasn't returned.
And you need someone expendable to go after him.
I need a climber as good as him to finish a task he did not. Do this, and you will be pardoned for your actions in Meridian.
Everything forgiven. Just like that.
Officially, yes. If you can find Urid or Adele, the climber who went after him, that'd be a blessing. But, for the sake of the Sundom, you must find what's causing these machines to attack.
A Nora warrior, a spy master, and a pardon from Avad. You really must have hit me hard with that rock.
Aloy, we should take Reyes to the Sun Spear.
If you can't find a mountain, you might have picked the wrong climber. Can you climb?
And if I can't, this is all gonna be over pretty fast, isn't it?
Then let's get you started. This is the route up to the Sun Spear. I said I'd get you here, and here you are. Good luck finding those answers.
Where are you going?
To Sunfall. I have business with the Shadow Karja. From what Murad says, your journey is away from them, up that mountain. The people in that settlement are counting on you. I hope you find your brother.
Hey boy, press bump. What? You leave me hanging.
That Nora's gone. Shame. She looked like she would have been helpful if things turned bad.
Yeah.
Find my brother. Is he gonna be dead or alive? What are you looking for, Urid? Did you find it? Or did something find you?
Alright, more climbing. Here we go.
They told me I could earn a pardon. I never thought I'd make it out of jail, let alone start over. Guess I'll have to jump. father ordered me to take Prince Edom, and I thought I was keeping him safe. Yes.
Wasn't that on fire a moment ago?
Now people call me Edom in Shadow. Kidnapper. Traitor. A trail marker. Pilgrims must have had a lot of shards. This is better made than my clothes. Trail splits. So which way did Orrid go? No. There are too many tracks here to pick out Orrid's. Looks like the Pilgrim's Trail went this way. Whoa, whoa! With a pardon, I'd be free. But what does that even mean when everyone thinks you're a traitor? Those butterflies are everywhere. Did it.
This game is pretty, and it seems fun, but it's mostly just you climbing things. And that's the unfortunate thing. I'm hoping that it actually picks up and gets a little bit more exciting, and I'm doing things other than climbing. Like, I don't mind the combat. That seems pretty interesting. It seems pretty fun. I also don't mind shooting my arrows at stuff and switching between normal arrows and fire arrows, and I'm guessing the electric arrows eventually. But yeah, I'm waiting to see if I'm doing something other than climbing rocks all day long, because that's what I seem like I'm doing all the time. It's just climbing things all over the place, and I look really silly. At the very least, you guys get to enjoy me looking like a dumbass. Look at me. Look at how dumb I look. Look at me just flapping my arms around. Maybe if I actually captured myself, like, full body standing up doing this, it would be more entertaining instead of me just sitting down like as if I got no legs. But here I am, climbing more rocks for you guys, for your enjoyment. I hope you like it.
Anyone here? That'll keep me going. Machines attacking a settlement. No wonder Murad's keeping this quiet. If people knew machines were acting like this, there'd be panic across the Sundom. I'll take that. Got it. Right there.
Is that it? Oh.
That's right. I'll take that, Blaze.
What am I supposed to light on fire? Oh, that was a waste.
That should help.
See if I didn't forget anything. Do you got Blaze? No. Blaze again? Okay. Let's move on.
More refugees from Dawn's grasp. More machine attacks. What did you think you'd find out here, Lord? Blaze.
No, not Blaze.
Got it. Blaze.
Orid! Riddell! You there?
You're weak points, Reyes.
God damn it! Let me fucking fight it. Okay, yes, that's nice. Let's look them straight. Straight. This is straight.
Right on target. That's it. That's right. Burn you down! Got you now! About that! Check that out! more. Of course there's more. Let's take all its armor. That staggered it. Yeah, good shoot. Goes its armor. Not finished yet. That caused damage. That was a good hit. That's more like it. They're down. And it doesn't look like there's any more. Guess the sun hasn't given up on me yet.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Something different, something other than climbing rocks. But, as you know, the fun and excitement ends, and we return to climbing rocks and sliding down ropes. But first, it's time to pick up some fire arrows for free. And now we're going to slide and climb. And slide and climb. Alright. We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's up on top of this little cliff.
Hey, Orin, you here? It's time for a family reunion.
This as a trophy. This token is a call to the sun for strength. Ord always left these before he started for a summit. This has to be his. This is my road forward.
point of no return. Make sure we didn't forget anything.
Yes. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. But it looks like I did. Didn't. Yay! Ropes! Climbing! And ropes! And climbing! And ropes!
Put that one down. Nice.
6 out of 15. I still have a lot of them. Oh, I'll search for these on my other playthrough.
I know it doesn't seem like it's lining up when I go to shoot arrows. Like, you actually don't see the target in front of the bow. But in VR, I am actually shifting my head ever so slightly so I can see either to the left or to the right of the bow, and I can see it line up. Actually, what I'm really doing is I'm closing one eye and I'm leaving the other one open, so that way I can see it even better. It works that way in VR because it tracks your eye movements. It actually is monitoring your eyes and the way you shift your eyes. That's why there was an entire setting at the beginning of the game for eye tracking or eye gaze or whatever it's called, something gazing. I don't know. I turned it off. I turned off the feature. I think I might turn it on just to experiment and see how it is. But for me, I just left it off. But yeah, that's why it looks like it doesn't line up when I go to shoot a bow. But it actually does in VR when you're using the headset.
Yeah, I've still got it.
Can't see anymore, so there's no one climbing. If you see me climbing.
Made it. Another target down.
8 out of 15. It looks like there's one in here. So there might be one.
Hey! Who's there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Then can you get up here? I'm trapped. My leg's trapped, my arm's injured, and 2 days of sitting on this rock's really not great for everything else. I'm up here.
Let's see.
Finally! Can you get me? All this time, and now a shadow carja.
You've been waiting long. You could wait a little bit longer.
Well, you're gonna kill me. Get it over with.
Are you Riddell? Murad sent me. I'm looking for Urid.
He went up there, but Glinthawks brought the cliff down. Murad sent a shadow carja? Well, then get this damn thing off me.
Yes. Sure.
There. You got it. It's off me. Shadow carja. Out here? You're Urid's brother, Reyes.
Yeah. Where is Urid?
He went to the top of the Sun Spear, but there's no way to follow him until the elevator's repaired. And I'm probably the only one who can tell you how to fix it. So, you're not climbing up that mountain until you've got me down it.
You want a piggyback ride? Come on, let's go.
I think that's the end.
The route up was destroyed by Glinthawks. The elevator is broken, and you can't ask us to rely on a Shadow Carja criminal. We'll have to wait for Orid to come back with news of that Thunderjaw. Just leave it. It's fine.
Wait, what Thunderjaw?
While we waited for Urid, you lay trapped in pain, and this settlement lay at the mercy of machines. For all our trust, we cannot wait for Urid.
We can if there's a Thunderjaw involved.
Urid thought that Thunderjaw might help explain what's happened here.
How?
It didn't just attack the settlement. It passed through it, on towards the mountains, just so all the machines that came afterwards have. It's as if they're searching for something.
So let's hide here until they find it.
And what if this happens again, but the machines attack a city, Meridian? No. Follow the shadow and you'll find the flame. We must know what has drawn these machines here.
Well, the only way up the Sunspear is to fix that elevator. And to do that, you'll need a gear assembly from a scrapper.
Aloy reported a scrapper on the upper slopes of Bright Dawn.
To walk forwards, first we must step back.
This isn't a step back. This is running headfirst into a scrapper's jaws.
Your brother would do it in a heartbeat.
That's probably why my brother hasn't come back.
Well, we will never know until that mountain is climbed. Adele will give you the equipment you need to return to Bright Dawn. Harm me the knowledge. Let us all play our parts.
You'll need pickaxes to climb Bright Dawn.
Okay, better make some pickaxes at the crafting table. Should be parts I can use there. Well, guess I'd better make a pickaxe. One step closer. Got it. Okay. Looks right. I'll have to wind the handle binding. Keep going. That's the first one done. There. Now I can climb the mountain and get a scrapper's gear to fix the elevator. And go after Orid. I could also talk to the others, see if they know anything useful. There's something you should know about my brother.
I don't actually need you to explain anything to me.
If he'd have known you were trapped, injured,
And yet he goes on anyway.
he would have left you there if he felt his mission was more important.
Well, a Shadow Carja would know all about sacrificing people for a cause, wouldn't they?
What exactly are these parts I'm looking for?
Whatever idiot built that elevator winch used a gear set from a scrapper. One of the stupidest things I've seen. But we don't have time to build a replacement, so you need those parts.
I get that you've got a problem with someone who fought with a Shadow Carja.
Oh, you get it, do you?
But if you can work with the Carja, if you can work with Orid, you can work with me. Hey, I brought you down from that mountain.
Congratulations. You saved one Oseram life. You've still got many more mountains to climb.
Do you know where Urid was going?
All I know is he set off to the Sunspear to get ahead of that Thunderjaw. After that, depends on the Thunderjaw.
I'll find Urid.
Sure. Run and get your pardon.
Do you really think Urid is still alive?
If he is, we need to know what he learned. If he is not, he knew the risks.
Urid would jump into a pit of rock breakers, if he was ordered to.
I didn't order him to climb that mountain. He made that decision alone. If you want answers about Urid's actions, you will have to find him.
If you didn't tell Urid to climb the Sunspear, what were his orders?
To come here and wait.
But Urid decided he could find answers himself and disappeared? What makes you think I could do better?
You might measure yourself against your brother's actions, Reyes, but others will judge you by your actions alone. You'll find it easier to climb that mountain without your family on your back.
The, Nora Hunter who was here, Aloy, she's gone?
We were fortunate she was passing through. Aloy has been of great help to the Kaja, but now her road leads west to a calling which has much importance for the fate of the Sundom, as does ours. We must solve this riddle of the mountains ourselves.
And if I don't climb, you throw me back into Sunstone Rock?
We each choose the prisons that hold us.
I'm pretty sure it was the armed guards that chose mine.
Trust is only ever a bargain, Reyes. You know what is offered and what is required to get it.
I'll find your answers.
May the sun light your way, Reyes.
Hey. Will you talk to me, or is it just rocks to the head from now on?
You were a soldier once. What would you do if a prisoner tried to escape?
I would have used a bigger rock.
I never expected you to come back, let alone volunteer to go hunting scrappers.
I'm full of surprises.
Try not to be. We need predictable right now.
So what were you told about the legend that is Edamon's Shadow?
Good soldier. Did your duty. Until your father talked you into joining the Shadow Karja.
I didn't join the Shadow Karja. I stayed with my unit.
And kidnapped a child.
Rescued a prince.
Yes, they normally put people in prison for rescuing a prince.
You think it was that simple?
I should help kidnap a child? I should not help kidnap a child. Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
Are machines still attacking the settlement?
We pulled everyone back to let the machines pass by. That's reduced the number of attacks. Now it's down to how our luck holds.
Why do you think the machines are attacking?
I just fight where I'm told to. It's Murad's job to explain why.
I'm sorry about your friend from the boat.
His name was Kavad. He thought getting you here was worth the risk. You want to honor him? Prove him right.
I'd better go.
I don't know why you're doing this, and I don't care. Don't mess it up.
Sure. Don't go knocking anyone out while I'm gone.
Lesson learned. Cold steel only from now on.
Well, I should be able to find the best route to Bright Dawn at that map table. All right, I've learned all I can here. Time to head to Bright Dawn and find that scrapper.
Oh, we're selected. Okay. That's one number close. Pressing that button. It's not doing anything. Oh. The slopes of Bright Dawn.
Get a gear assembly from a scrapper. That means find a scrapper, defeat a scrapper, and don't get killed doing it. Just like one of the tests Father used to set us, hey, Orid?
Alright, ladies and germs, that marks the end of part 2 of Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Call of the Mountain. I am your host, Ed Manuel Rodriguez. Or as this YouTube channel is called, /GSW Mimic, I think it is. Well, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching the previous video or any of my other videos. Please take care of yourself. Mwah. I blew a kiss. This is me narrating what I'm doing here. This is me now dancing. Yeah, look at me dancing for you guys. And now look, I'm holding fingers. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Make sure to stay tuned for part 3, where I continue from this very point what you're seeing, where you're seeing me standing. I'm going to do a thing. I don't know what that thing is, being that I haven't done it yet, but you will see it. Hopefully, you will come and you will watch it. So, without further ado, let's end this video by not saving it, because normally I do that, and apparently there is no save option, so I guess this just autosave. But anyway, that marks the end of this video. Take care, everyone. I hope to see you in the next one. Please make sure to like and subscribe and all that other goodness. Peace.